These guys are obviously the best from their respective cities. How do you see the realism of real football replicated in the way they play the game?
Well, I was listening to them on the way over here, and they were all talking about different ideas, different plays, different coverages. They were doing a little smack talking, of course, too, just like the real guys do. So it seems like the intelligence in the game is really replicating the amazing amount of preparation that these athletes put in, and these gamers are doing the same.
When it comes to next generation launches, can you talk a little about how you've seen that evolve so far this fall?
Well, we had tremendous launches on both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. We had midnight events in over 900 of our stores. We had pre-orders that were able to be picked up in store. And since then, it's been every time we get product in, we have great acceptance from the consumers. We'll send out a tweet and a text and put it up online, and there's lines out in our stores pretty much every Sunday since the launch. So the acceptance has been great. People are really excited about the product, and we're excited to continue it throughout the season and beyond.
Now, Madden is one of many launch titles that's available on Next Gen. What are some of the games that stand out for 2014 for Next Gen that your audience is looking forward to?
Well, certainly Titanfall is coming hopefully very quickly. Watch Dogs, we're excited about Destiny, and then of course all the other titles that'll come out on next-gen platforms. But those are three that we're really excited to get behind, and we're talking about those right away.
What have you been hearing from your customers when it comes to what's the differentiating factors for them choosing between a PS4 and Xbox One, especially when you look at the visuals as being pretty much on an even keel when you look at cross-platform games?
Well, certainly we've seen tremendous excitement from the gamer initially on PS4, but now even as we're getting into the gift-giving customer, we're seeing a lot of acceptance around that. So getting gifts for their kids, and then Xbox One's been the same way. We saw a real deluge of gamers that wanted it. Were no question they were going to take it, and now it's a matter of we got a lot of gift givers coming in the stores, and we are starting to get people saying, okay, which way should I go? And the great thing about Best Buy is we can really show off both the systems like nobody else can. We've got great spots in our stores to do that with all the games, all the accessories, all the consoles, and everything else, the expert help you need.
When it comes to one of the differentiating factors between the consoles is there is a $100 price point. Has that played a factor in anything that you guys have seen thus far?
I think when we have the opportunity to talk to customers and really explain what you get for with either of the consoles, they're just really excited about it, and we haven't seen price be an issue at all.
When it comes to this next-gen launch, it's the first time we're seeing two older systems being supported moving forward with the Xbox 360 and the PS3. What role do you feel next-gen will play in the coming years, current-gen play in the coming years as next-gen is out there?
Well, certainly a price point, lower price point, so maybe people are just getting into the gaming systems. They might want to try it with an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3 before taking the step up to the next-gen console. We think that'll be, as well as folks who have been gamers for a long time on those systems that maybe aren't ready to make the step up. So we'll support both platforms as we go into next year and beyond.
This has been pretty much the most amount of game console you guys have ever had to support. After the Xbox 360 launched, the Xbox went away immediately. How are you guys adapting to that amount of choice out there for gamers?
Well, the nice thing about this time is we have online as a much bigger part of the business, and we're able to fully support the consoles with our online assortment. And then in store, we have a smaller footprint of the older systems, but we still have plenty of games, plenty of accessories, of course the consoles itself. So we've really reshaped all of our stores to take advantage of everything that gaming has to offer, not only the consoles, but also PC and tablet and console and the kids type games as well with Skylanders and Infinity and the full Nintendo assortment as well.
We've been talking a lot about next gen, and Xbox One and PS4 has been at the forefront, but what role do you feel the Wii U will play moving forward?
Well, certainly Nintendo has great properties. They've got great titles coming out this year and into next year, and we expect those Nintendo fans to come back, check out the Wii U. We've got it demoed in our stores, and we think there's a lot there, not only with Wii U, but also with 3DS and 2DS and the different portable platforms from Nintendo, and of course, all that great content.
What impact did the price point that Nintendo did earlier this year for the Wii U have on spurring additional sales?
Well, certainly the lower price points are always helpful, and then the content is really what it's about for Nintendo. Those great properties and all the things that we've seen come out. So we're excited about what they have in store, and we're excited to support them into the future.